Basketball, you betcha you can improve your dribbling with 2 balls today, and we are going to do it right away. We are going to get right into it, and we are going to go stationary with low dribbles. That's 2 balls, low dribbles. Okay, a minute each. We're going to go mid, we're going to go high, and yes, we are definitely going to go lateral and move with that basketball too. So these clips will be changing back and forth just so you can see what I'm talking about, and it all matches up perfectly. And then we are going to alternate our dribbles. We're going to alternate our dribbles stationary, and we're also going to do it moving laterally. Okay, alternating the dribbles that way, going east and west, all are going to help eye and hand coordination for you, the player that wants to improve their dribble. All right, and so now what I want you to do is I want you to start moving with that dribble. So now when you move with this dribble, you are going to now go forward. Okay, so now you're going to keep the same cadence, meaning you're going to keep the balls on the same level. Okay, you got a low first. All right, you can walk that full court. All right, if you don't have a full court, that's okay. You can walk it like a half court, or you can just walk it in the area of wherever you are. All right, then we're going to go mid, then we're going to go high, and we're going to make sure you walk forward, and then you're going to dribble it backwards as well. Okay, just to kind of get a feel for not knowing your surroundings and not worrying about your footing, but worrying about the dribble more. So we're going to lock into that focus, and we're going to make sure we are becoming better dribblers. All right, now one thing I do want to mention, when you are dribbling, okay, 2 basketballs, there's a tendency to lose the ball because it's not on the same rhythm. Don't pick up the dribble and stop it. Find a way to keep the rhythm of the other basketball and still get the other basketball back while you're trying to dribble. This is going to make you a better ball handler, not stopping, right? Because in the game, once you pick the ball up, what? You can't dribble it anymore. So let's find a way to control that dribble and get it back. All right, and then we're going to go into some more dribbling since we're already warming ourselves up. We're going to work that dribble side to side. Now you're going to pull that ball, kind of really showing that ball control when pulling that ball left to right. We're going to continue to work on our lateral movement here. We're just going to go 1 ball with this though, 1 ball. Then you're going to go through the legs and you're going to float, okay? Float with that basketball. Float with it, man. Get side to side. It's so very important to go side to side with that basketball and understand that you have to move with more distance when you're a shorter player. So these dribble drills that we're going to do for a minute are going to get a little tiring, but you got to get your defender's feet to move, okay? Then you're going to go behind the back, okay? And you're going to work that same thing. You're going to lose it. It's okay. Let's continue to push through the drill and continue to work on the improvement of our dribble, okay? Remember, you're going to throw it back and forth almost like a crossover, and you're not going to wrap it when you do this behind the back. And we all have a tendency to wrap the ball to learn how to get that ball behind the back first. So this one's going to be side to side. So I hope this helps your handle just a little bit more, and we're going to continue to get better here as we take a break at the free throw line and make 5 free throws real quick, and then go ahead and grab some water, and let's keep going, basketball you. Now we're going to work some shot fakes and some dribble pull-ups. Oh yeah, basketball you, we gotta do things that are fundamental because basketball is so fundamental. Don't you agree? All right, so we're gonna go ahead with a head fake, and we're gonna rip through, and we're gonna do a 1 dribble pull-up. Okay, you're gonna do that on the right side. We gotta make at least 5 of these, guys. Okay, so you're gonna head fake, rip through, and pull up to the left side and do the same exact thing. Then we're looking at a head fake, right? Don't forget that. Rip through, okay? Hard dribble as if you're gonna pull up. Then you're gonna cross over and pull up, okay? So you can cross over, you can go through the legs, however you wanna do that, okay? But make sure we add that rip through in case you do forget the head fake. And we're gonna go right and make 5. And then you're gonna do the same thing again, crossing over or going through the legs, and we're pulling up right in the middle, okay? Looking at these jump shots, these are going to be working on still the same thing we've worked on, which is a 1 dribble pull-up, but you're just working that flow with a different move and a little bit more speed into the shot. Okay, then you're going to work what I like to call the KAWHIS, right? You can go through the legs and back through the legs, and then you work that pull up, okay? You're gonna first do it with your right hand and your left leg forward, and then you're going to do it with your left hand with your right leg forward. And then we're gonna alternate the dribble, okay? And we're gonna work the pull up there. So it's a lot of stationary work in these different types of drills, which sometimes you're going to have to do to pull up in the game. Now the through the legs one, not so much, but it will help you work on getting that ball up when you're dribbling. And I always yell to some of the players that I coach to pop the ball up so that they can get the counter off or extend their dribble forward, okay? And then the last one you're going to do is going to be crossover through the legs, pull up, okay? If you can keep it stationary, fine, or in the video here, you kind of go forward so you can understand how to push off and get into that move, then that'll be great too. So I would like to see all of that actually as we continue to work on our skills, especially as shooters, okay? Off the dribble shooting, I can't stress enough how tough it is and how hard it is. And so I want you to continue to be good at that for sure. Okay, now don't forget, we are going to still work on our off the dribble shooting. And the first thing I want to see is you roll that basketball out to yourself. I want you to rip through. I want you to drive baseline. Okay, and I want you to step back. Okay, these are tough shots, but shots that you can make. And I want you to really work on the balance aspect of this. When you rip through and you step back, I want you to work on the control of your fadeaway, okay? Now, I typically don't want you to advance that fast when we're learning new things, but the step back right now is needed, man, because we're shorter players and sometimes you just need a little extra space to get that shot up. So this drill is particularly a good one and will help you with, again, creating that space for what you need to get that shot off. So be sure to do that drill as well. And that's going to be making 5, as it's going to be hard for you to continue to do it the right way consistently every time like you're supposed to. Okay? And so now we're looking at the free throws one more time, and then we're going to get into our conditioning. Oh yeah, you forgot about that, huh? Yeah, we're going to do that today. And for conditioning, what we're looking at is we're going to sprint a liner. Yeah, you haven't done a liner in a long time. And then we are going to work our dribble with a 17. Okay, so you're going to do a 17. That's 1 sideline, 2 sidelines, 3 sideline, all the way up to 17, but not a countdown. Okay, then you're going to do a dribbling drill that's going to get you a little tired. And that is going to be our zigzag drill. Okay, we are going to go side to side. And then once we dribble up to that half court line, we're sprinting down with that basketball. We're going to do that 5 times each on each side. And that is going to get you in the best shape possible. And the last drill that I can ask you to do is our key-to-key slides, because we haven't worked on defense in a while and we need to every day. So you're going to do 3 sets of 30 seconds and the goal is going to be 24. And I know you can get it because a couple of us have gotten 25, which is very good, especially when this drill gets you as tired as it does. So again, basketball are you working harder than the average person? Are you getting up earlier than most and getting your work done early, or are you doing it late? What are you doing? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself. But the ones you need to ask yourself the most are you in shape, and are you in the best shape? And why not? All right, that's all I got for you. I'm the Daily Trainer. Go ahead and like and hit that comment button and say something to me. It's just a little something. All right, but I'm gonna say something to you real quick, and that's someone's always working. Are you?